Welcome to Content Promoter. Today, I'm reacting to Joe Rogan's watch collection. I've seen a lot of Joe Rogan's work, including the thing he does with Elon Musk. If you're familiar with him, stay tuned until the end because you might be shocked about his watch collection. Ready? Then let's get going. For starters, this is the Rolex Sea-Dweller, Cameron Deepsea Ref 116660. 360 is similar to Saturn's watch. Unbelievably accurate dial. Do you know the backstory of this dial? There's a black dial with no story on it, and there's this deep blue dial that has a story. Rolex only takes part in first ever record-breaking events. For example, the first ever waterproof watch was in 1926 with Mercedes Gleitze, the Rolex Explorer, and the exploration of Mount Everest. But also in 2012, when a team led by National Geographic and James Cameron traveled to the deepest part of the ocean. Next is Ref 114060 or the 124060. Therefore, choose between the 40mm and 41mm Rolex Submariners. It would have cost between $12,500 and $13,000 if it had been a Rolex Submariner Ref 114060. If it is the Rolex Submariner 41mm, the later version, it would have been worth between $13,500 and $14,000. It's a class watch. Every single Rolex that rolls out of the Rolex factory has a precision certification. Every single day, a Rolex movement must be accurate for 2 seconds fast or 2 seconds slow. Therefore, it can only win or lose 2 seconds each day. It is not doing well if it is 5 minutes fast after a month. It just needs a service. The third is the Rolex Yacht-Master Ref 116622, a watch that first saw its daylight in 1999. Do you know what a wonderful thing about this watch is? Platinum is used to make the dial. The bezel is made out of platinum and steel. 40mm clasp this watch, and this variety is retired. They only make this watch nowadays with a blue and with a rhodium dial. I adore that so much. The exact watch that Joe is wearing is worth between $12,000 and $14,000, depending on the condition. Do you want to hear another fun fact? Every Rolex reference number with a 9 at the end is made of white gold. Every single reference number that ends with an 8 is made of yellow gold. The Arabic-numeral Rolex Daytona in white gold is unmistakably A-class. I don't see that watch often. I think it's nice. This Rolex Daytona in white gold is worth between $40,000 and $45,000. It truly increased the last year 2021 by roughly 20%. Before that, this was the least sought-after Rolex Daytona. Now, before we get deeper, please give a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far. Plus, stay tuned until the very end to find out more about Joe Rogan's ridiculous watch collection. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's really tough to see the exact version of this watch. This is Breitling Superocean for sure. What you see here is the most likely reference number AB2010 or AB2020. The watch will be worth $3,000 to $4,000 either way. In 1957, the Breitling Superocean was originally presented with the reference number 1004. This unbelievable watch is one of the nicest dive watches ever created. To recognize the Breitling Superocean's 50th anniversary, Breitling unveiled the Superocean Heritage, a cool watch with an even cooler history, in 2007 with 44mm of steel. Next, the Panerai Luminor Submersible. This timepiece was modeled after a Rolex. Observe the shape. This watch was manufactured in 1921. Panerai's movements in the past were provided by Rolex. This timepiece is worth $5,000 to $6,000. The Black Seals is the name of this watch, by the way. You'll receive a flawless sweep. Last is Omega Seamaster James Bond. This watch was so unbelievably light. It truly felt like you were wearing nothing. A timepiece that was introduced for the latest James Bond movie. It was called No Time to Die, but he had the time to die anyway. Incredible watch. Stunning dial. You know that this reference number starts with like a million numbers, like 210-904-2200-1001 something. Insane. A cool watch. It is worth $8,500 to $10,000. Well, a nice watch to end this video. But before you click on one of our interesting videos, we'd love to know your thoughts on which of Joe Rogan's watches is your favorite. Please comment down below. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Megan. Please subscribe to our channel for more timepieces content and like and share this video. With this watch collection, you might be inspired to buy and invest in a watch. Well, Kevin O'Leary has a suggestion for you on which watch you have to buy. So click and watch the next video here.